my shield for Argon.
First kill.
Hey, give me that!
Alright. Raging Worgen was somewhat tempting. Use both 3-3 against a 1-1, but you could have a 3 damage removal. Good Horde of Valley. Wow, if I had the Dark Iron Dwarf already in hand, that would have been Super Valley.
What to do?
Alright, let's see. Oh, that's actually a pretty good use. The Mighty Grizzly takes down the Yeti. A story for the ages. Play 2 guys. Higher chance of killing the totem there, since they both have 3 attack.
I wonder. What to do?
Your magic shall not save you.
Adam Conso asks, what's the worst mistake you can recall making in Hearthstone? I've made, like, your typical mistakes, but I can't think of any that are too ridiculously bad. I could enrage my own guy off of that Wrath of Air totem. 3 damage, 1 damage, they're about the same when you account for shamans. But they're not exactly the same. I will choose not to enrage.
Reporting for duty.
Like, I've done some pretty silly things, like, for example, using Akanai Soul Priest and then healing my own guys. I've done the classic moves, but I don't think I've ever done something that devastating in, like, a tournament or something. Okay, maybe there's BlizzCon. When I go way back, I was playing against Artosis, and I was playing a Druid control deck, was it? No, a Priest control deck. He played a turn 2. Oh wow, this is a strong turn. turn to that troll enraged guy. I had a Shadow Word Pain, but I chose not to use it. And he used his
Reporting for duty.
Amani Berserker. Then he used his Cruel Taskmaster on it, and I took a lot of damage. I instead coined out an Earthen Ring Farseer when I also had Yeti in my hand. Boy, when that game first came out, that was... People sure played worse. Like me. I didn't have enough constructed experience back then. But watch out, next BlizzCon.
Reporting for duty.
Vitamin DZ asks, based on this particular draft, will you be revising your Arena Paladin tier list? Oh yeah, there are a few cards. Like, those tier lists are kind of constantly shifting around a bit in my mind, which is part of why I refer to them, make sure that they're still accurate, and sometimes they help me make my own decisions too, because I forget how I rank them. But yeah, like right now, although the list will probably change by the time you see it, I think I have Hand of Protection, Blessing of Might, possibly too low. Holy Wrath, maybe a bit too high. Or certain cards could be shifted in general. Like, this is... The opinion on Arena cards constantly shifts also. Just slightly. They're mostly in the right place. Since in Arena it's tough to value anything other than like their face stat value and what they do, as opposed to crazy ways they combo.
Join or die. Uh-oh.
The battle.
I wonder.
Wow,
They'll never know what to do.
it's a bloodlust. I mean, honestly, as dumb as that looks, could be the right play. It is, of course, a sign of true desperation.
Behold the might of Storm.
But sometimes you gotta be willing to
To battle.
make the tough calls. That is, of course, the beginning of the end for him, though.
Reporting for duty. Drink with me, friend.
We probably should have played the Youthful Brewmaster first. Missed out on a totem. But whatever. He's done for. Silly Demolisher. So these two are in charge of hitting those two, unless I can finish him this turn. Doesn't look like it. The most I can do is 14.
Let me think.
So I'll just clear the board and make sure that basically he's got no chance. Take from him all hope.
To battle!
Mind if I roll me?
Reporting for duty.
SpectroCal asks, how do you think that paladins could become less of a joke of a class in the near future? What buff comes to your mind for making them more prevalent? You know, probably the biggest buff they got recently was the Unleash the Hounds nerf. So the guys don't suck as much. This is a strong hero ability. I think the class is viable. Welcome to Valley Town. Ooh-ha.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
So this is interesting. There's the turn 3 Raging Worgen, turn 4 Blessing of Kings. And some people look at this and like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Of course you keep both. He did remove all of his cards. But the cynic in me says the Raging Worgen just trades for a 3-2. You can't face your... No, this is ridiculous. For a moment, I almost convinced myself to keep this hand. He replaced all of his cards, and this has the potential to win outright, but... I mean, I should keep the Raging Worgen just because it's a 3-mana 3-3, just in case. But the Blessing of Kings is too risky. I was really aiming for a 2, ideally. There we go. Not a great 2.
Well met. Well met.
Alright, if he responds with a guy, I can just Shadowed Sun Cleric.
Reporting for duty.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Hey, give me that!
Clear off the paladin stuff. It's very scary.
Drink with me, friend.
I have the chance to clear it with the 3-1. Or Storm and Night, which does make me quite vulnerable to Consecration.
For the king!
But this is the way of the snowball.
Honor.
Basically, it does significantly less good against Consecration, but if he doesn't have it, then the win is a lot more assured.
What we do.
Bomb. Okay. I wonder if I want to... No. It's too easy to enrage the Raging Worgen by default against a
Push
paladin.
forward.
No need to... Raging Worgen plus Guy. Probably better than Abomination. Slightly better than Yeti since this is 4-4 with his stuff. But it uses the hero ability. Man, this is why I called Paladin my favorite class. This button is so good.
What you looking at?
The battle! The battle!
I think it's because 1-1s are just so good in Arena.
Reporting for duty.
Kind of. That incremental advantage.
Justice.
Oh, wow, right leader value. 5, 7, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, that's the best raid leader you will ever see. Well, not ever, but pretty close to ever.
If you insist.
Leading the guys to victory. Yeah. 2-1 guys.
Reporting for duty.
That's pretty powerful.
I am not a morning person.
Dark Iron Dwarf. Is it worth consecrating? No, since I can clear this stuff without using consecration. Without taking much damage.
Reporting for duty.
I just love grinding my opponent's morale down with good efficient trades.
I wonder.
3 damage consecrate, pretty good.
Done.
Reporting for duty.
I wonder. what we do.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, hammer plus guy. Cool.
To battle!
I may have missed lethal earlier, but the good news is when you play with this style and you accidentally miss the lethal sometime, most of the time it doesn't matter.
I am the blade.
Most of the time.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Sometimes it comes back to Hani though. But it's tough to like lose up control of the board. Not to say you shouldn't take lethal when you have it. Alright, if I seem distracted during that game, it's because I seem to not be able to access Twitch TV sites right now. So, public service announcement that if you refresh or do anything, you'll probably die. I'm not entirely sure about that though. I don't know if it's just on my side or anything. I can't see any chat, blah blah blah. Looking into it. I mean, it's not on my side, it's definitely Twitch's side here. I was like, during the game I was just looking around and being like, oh my gosh, am I still broadcasting? Give me like a minute to see what's up. Oh, well that was easy. We're aware of issues loading the website and engineers are handling it. Great.
Uther versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, a nice 2, 3, 4.
Job done.
Oh man, the boar.
Put this apple on your head.
Boar lacks value. Man, there was a moment in Constructed when turn 1 boar to the face was actually correct. Those were wild times. First of all, I would rock bite over my face to save my precious boar. Secondly, coin totem seems weak.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
But I guess he had a reason behind it. to create a totem that I could
Of course.
kill with this.
For the king! For honor!
Turn 4 totem pass. Ugh. Pretty brutal for him. Which goes to show how coin totem may have cost him a lot. Since he can probably play a 5 now. Which means on 4 he could have coined 5'd.
My eyes
No, on turn 4 he decided to play totem instead of Earth and Rune Crusher. Probably is not correct. It's just not correct. Incorrect, sir. Let me show you how it's done.
Handle it!
For honor!
Raid leader's got this handled.
Reporting for duty.
Gonna create better guys than one once, but my hand looks like it's about to run out, so I'll just start creating tokens, guys, recruits, whatever you want to call them.
I wonder.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, raid leader value, pushing both of these trades up.
To battle!
No point in
We
buffing the
must
raid
cleanse
leader
the
since
Sunwell.
3 health and actually 4 health though. That's a thing. There's an outside chance that
My
I walk into
Very hard.
big game hunter, so I'm going to not buff the tiger.
Well played.
Super outside chance. Yeah, raid leader too powerful. For 15.
Push forward.
16.
to the bridge!
I don't actually see any chat right now, FYI. Which isn't to say it doesn't exist right now. But if you can't chat, that might be normal. Apparently people can. Alright, well, here we keep going. As Twitch looks into the site issues, they thank you for your reports and patience.
Uther versus Jaina!
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, so I got a 2-drop and then a few choices of 4s.